and eating fly. No make you a spider. Shouldn't bother doing it again.
Have you finished with your travel card?
Get me, I'm not a joke. Nice to recognise me. I'll name that joke in one.
Have you finished with your travel card? No? Have you finished with your... Have you finished... Have you finished with your travel card? Have you finished with your travel card? Are you a travel card? Have you finished with your pen? You haven't finished with your travel card? You think you have one, don't you? You think you are going to the Swiss cottage? Oh no! No, my friend. You know why? Because I put on a silver cake. It goes all the way to this floor. Silver cake going down. Here he goes. He's in his silver butcher. And I'll tie it all up round the neck like a drawstring, all tied up like a tabby cat. Oh, look at me, I'm having the haircut. Go on, make me all look spunky like in a pop bag. Go on, cut into it. Make me all look neat for work. Not me whisker. That's not what I'm for. I'm not going to do fancy. What's wrong with you? Anyway, sit there in my grey poncho with my mouth open. Very slightly. Like a fox, like a tiger tailor. You come along, you think you're going to Swiss cottage. In goes the travel card. In the mouth. You're going to Swiss cottage. Something good, I'm going to London. I'm going to the Holy Arms. That's a joke for two people in this room. It's only 5,000, it's 490. I can do the maths completely. Oh, I never attempt to do maths live in front of a lot of people, you know. That's just like the whole job like this. You want to read my thoughts. That way, if it was a shit gig, it'll be your fault. It's not coming through properly.
Oh, that's so much fun, testing the mic up against my eye. So, I'm going to actually tell you about a real story with words and sentences in now, because I've never done that before, I've always worked it out. And basically, right, when I was a kid, my mum and dad were into like heavy metal and rock and stuff. Rock! Maybe it's like Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, the Stones, but they were into Kiss, right? And when I was about 5, the first time I ever saw Kiss was on an album cover, and I went, what? I couldn't believe it. I was like, what are they? Superheroes? How does that work? What are they? Where are they? Aliens? I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. And I was obsessed with them. I used to drawing with them, especially Gene Simmons, the normal tongue stuff from Batman. So basically, what happened was they were trying to play vocally. And my mum and dad were going, they said to me, you can go if you want. And I was like, oh, I was 5. I was like, no, fucking why, really? That is genius. But not only that, right? My nan, who was a dressmaker, designed me a tiny little Kiss outfit. Because when they're doing into a Kiss gig, it's a bit like rock and roll. Basically, people dress up as a band. So she designed me a little Gene Simmons outfit. I was mini Gene, it was serious. I was like a ventriloquist puppet, just sitting there like that. 5-year-old, can you imagine? I went to the gig, right? This is a true story. I went to the gig and I really enjoyed it. And what happened was Kiss's tour manager saw me, thought that is genius, the tiny Gene. You've got to come and meet the real Gene. So he spoke to my mum and dad and said, bring him backstage after the gig. So he took me along, yeah? And we went down the corridor, the Gene's dressing room, yeah? And the band's dressing room. And he said, he's in that room, just come in there. And totally freaked him out. How cool is this, right? You can imagine, I'm 5, Gene Simmons, full makeup, everything. I go in, I knock on the door, nothing. I go in, walk in, right? There's no one there. I just don't sit there. And I'm just standing there in an empty room. I'm thinking he must be in the toilet or something. So I'm sort of looking out the window, it's raining. And all of a sudden, right, the rest of the band came in. It's all me. saw that the window was open. Saw it was raining. Thought, James shrunk. Fucking hell. Put him in this duffel bag and get him on the tour bus. I had to tour around the country with him. It was amazing. I used to stand really right at the front. They all used to stand at the back to get the perspective right. Amazing. I didn't really get on with the guitar. Case really. He used to just really hate me because of my size and he was freaked out. But I'll tell you what I did. I used to swap his plectrum to Casey's gift. All swings around that. But yeah, my dad was a dressmaker. Jesus, going back to Jimi Hendrix. Can you imagine that? I just couldn't really imagine how that could ever work. Imagine Jimi Hendrix and my dad in the same room. He'd have been nodding out on heroin or one time he nodded out on heroin while she was sitting in there. So what she did is got cherry bakewells out, Nan does cakes, don't they? And she replaced all the wood in his guitar with cherry bakewells. And then that night he was on stage and he was playing, his guitar was melting. And the crowd was, oh, you know, his guitar is alive, his guitar is melting in his hand! My Nan was just about to go and cherry bakewells. I made that one up. But what freaked me out, she used to make clothes, she makes clothes for Eric Clapton as well when he was in Cream, right? And I just used to think, but my Nan always used to give me money for an ice cream, and my brother and stuff, yeah, 50p for an ice cream, and everyone had to the same. But 50p to you, 50p to your brother, make sure you give it to him, or I'll give you a dead leg. Not the punch, I'll bring out a limb from the wall. Hang it in front of him, and then roll the monkey's skull in the direction. Look at me, as if I don't know he comes there. And then he did a bit like this. I don't remember him doing this bit. But basically, I was imagining dreams going around to get some clothes. My name goes, there's 50p for you, Eric. There's 50p for you, Ginger Baker. There's 50p for you, Jack Fruit. Apparently, Eric got a cornetto. Ginger Baker, he had a screwball. But Eric was saving up for a DMS, so he didn't get nothing. But what happened was he had all his money in the shoebox and Ginger Baker stole it and spent it on drugs. When he found out, he cried for so long that he filled up the studio with tears, yeah? And when the kids came in the next day, because they were swapping, it was an organised thing, Ray Davies tripped up and fell in the tears, and they were so acidic that he sort of melted down. He was about as big as an apple stick. His brother scooped him out and put him in a jam jar and made him fight different-sized insects to the death. That's and that. Apparently he did a green fly easily, got him in the headlock, had a bit of trouble with a moth, yeah. But apparently it was then, right, a ladybird got put in there. Dave Davies went to the tour. When he came back, Ray was naked, took off his little clothes there, and was doing the ladybird. And there were some tiny little red and black Ray Davises with wings flying around. Amazing. And the best thing, Dave Davies put a hornet in there, right? Or a wasp, I can't remember which, right? And he gave Ray like a matchstick so he could fight it, yeah? And a single chocolate button so he could frisbee at the hornet, yeah? But what that hornet was really doing is kicking him like that, pull down, bang, bang. And Ray didn't know what the fuck was going on. He was too small, he was overpowered. But at the last minute, just before he was going to be defeated, he got out a sugar cube, yeah? And he held it out for the wasp. The wasp loves sugar, don't they? They're idiots. The wasp gobbled it down like a maniac. But what he didn't realise is how this acid time in the 60s in sugar cubes. Now the fight was more interesting. Ray kicked the wasp. The wasp looked at Ray and saw a bundle of dressing gowns disguised as a tumour eating predicted text, yeah? Ray smacked the wasp around the head. The wasp fell asleep for a year, and when he came to, he just folded up neatly that feeling